What's up, everybody? It's James Zapp from the Dapper Den Barbershop in Richfield, Connecticut, and Babyliss came out with a new profile that we're going to talk about, and that is the UV foil. Thanks so much for tuning into the channel. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, like, comment, all that. It helps us out a lot on this, so thank you so much for that, and let's get right into it. Babyliss recently came out with this new profile called the UV foil. So what is the UV foil? It's actually a pretty cool invention that they came out with. They came with the double and the single. We're just gonna go over the double right now because the single is essentially exactly the same. So what this is just a standard profile that you have, like the Babyliss profile that usually most people use, or the FX3. The FX3 I think is a little more powerful than this, but this is still a very solid profile. The thing that's interesting that they've done with this now is that when you close up the case, a UV light now comes on inside the case, which is actually killing, it says 99.9% of bacteria on top of the profile, which is a great thing because we know we're using this profile on people's skin directly to try to get that hair absolutely skin. And with it killing bacteria, that definitely helps out a lot on making sure that this is a clean tool to use. Now, the UV light does not help it in terms of using like a cool care or a 5-in-1 type thing. You still have to oil this and keep it clean and everything like that on the inside, but the foils themselves will stay clean just by closing this lid right now. And you can actually see it on the inside. When you open it up, there are two little lights in there that you'll see. And when this closes down, and you know it's on because when you close it, the UV light will pop on. When it turns off, it's done with its cycle and everything, so you can go back to using it again on a new customer. Another cool thing that they added to this, which I hope they start adding to all their clippers, trimmers, everything profiles, is there is a USB-C charging dock on the bottom of this. So you can actually use USB-C, which I hope everything kind of goes to USB-C. I'm tired of having multiple chargers for multiple things, but USB-C seems to be the one that's going universal right now. So I hope that they keep this in all of their tools. Also, of course, it's lithium ion battery. The double foil here has a 5.5 hour run time, which is pretty cool considering also it's running a UV light on top of it. So it's using a lot of power, but you can definitely tell that it's got a lot of battery in because this is a pretty heavy profile in terms of other profiles I've used. It is very beefy of a tool. And it does have a metal housing, which is a great feeling. It's got a solid feel to it. You know, because of metal housings, usually metal housings are a little bit quieter because they're holding in all the vibration inside of the metal housing itself. It's got a nice little grip on the front of it, both the single one and the double one. So you can actually rest your thumb right on there so you know exactly where it needs to go. It's very comfortable in the hand. In terms of the profile, it's just like the other profiles, but the UV light is really what you're paying for here. And it does help. It gives you peace of mind knowing that your stuff is going to be clean. It also gives your customer peace of mind too, to know that it's clean. And it could be a cool conversation starter because they're wondering what that UV light is. They'll probably ask a question because it will be shining on your station. So you can tell them, you know, it's cleaning the profile as we're cutting your hair. If you want to check this out and buy it, you can go to Babyliss website, or Babyliss. Babyliss. It's Babyliss. It's not Babyliss, it's Babyliss. You can go to Babyliss's website, which I'll leave down below. Also, please leave a comment what you think it is. Is it Babyliss, Babyliss? I have heard from someone from the company, which I think has been changing my mind, that it is Babyliss. So I think that's what he said, Babyliss. But let me know in the comments phonetically how you pronounce this company's name, because we need answers, people. But go ahead, check out their website down below. Get the UV profile, try it out. Have you tried it out? Leave a comment down below. What do you think about it? Have you tried the single, the double? And it's also great that they came out with the single because a lot of times you have those hard to reach places. With the double, it's just a little too bulky to get at. So when you use the single, it's a little bit easier to use. Also, be sure to check them out on Instagram. Check us out on Instagram and everything. We'll leave the links up here to that. And thanks so much for watching, and stay tuned for more videos.